Everybody, it's Taj Rockitt. I'm out here in Encinitas at Moonlight Beach. Just got done with my small group out here swimming on Sundays, and I'm here for another episode of Becoming an Ironman Pro. And the reason why I'm out here just trying to be vulnerable with y'all is because I straight up just faced some fears that I didn't even know I had. Basically, I joined my group like usual out here in this beautiful ocean that we got behind us right now. And today was the choppiest water I have ever seen in my entire life. I didn't even know that the ocean would go up and down like that before. Like yesterday, I conquered a solid swim in the bay. It was nice and smooth, nice and easy. I was super fast, and I got my confidence up. You know, I was doing things when I didn't want to yesterday, and today I woke up super tired and questioned whether I wanted to come out here or not. But today was a huge growth opportunity because not only did I get out here and swim, I didn't swim very fast. And I was having a hard time breathing. I was getting slapped in the mouth with waves. As you can see, I still got goggle marks on my eyes. But today was wild. I'm talking wild because Brian Mineo, the gentleman that runs our small group, he straight up, I asked him, I was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate today's waves? And like, just straight up just getting slapped in the face. He said an 8 out of 10. He said it's very similar to swimming in the bay in San Francisco. It was cold. It's cold out here. You can hear those waves. You see those waves? Yeah, like it's straight up, it's slapping you in the face, it's pushing you out, it's pulling you in, it's left and right, you know, you're swimming, you think you're making progress, but you're not, but then you are. Like, it was crazy, man. I was out there for about 45 minutes. We were doing just laps around these buoys. You probably can't even see them, you can barely see them, and it's crazy because when you're swimming, and you can hear my nose, it was crazy. I got so much salt water in my face, but as you're swimming, sometimes you look up and you don't see anybody. Like, you feel like you're literally in the middle of the ocean by yourself, and then a couple waves move, and all of a sudden, oh, you see some swim caps. But there's a couple points when I was like literally out there, I felt like I was by myself, but I had to remind myself that I was not by myself. I was out there with a group of other individuals going through the same things as me that were, you know, we're going through the same crazy waves, this crazy wake. It was, it's windy, you know what I mean? It's loud, it's salty. The ocean's its own thing. The ocean does, Mother Earth and Mother Ocean does what she wants. And you're just a little piece out there just, you know, swimming. And it's almost like your survival instincts kick in when you're in the ocean with crazy waves like this. Like, you're literally out there just trying to survive. And when you're out there swimming to survive, you know, your mechanics get turned off. And you just straight up out there just trying to move, trying to get to the buoy and then trying to get to the next buoy and trying to get back to Brian where he was the third buoy on a surfboard. And, you know, you got to remind yourself that it's all good. Face your fears. Face your fears. Like, no matter what. I didn't even know I had these fears because I had never been in water like this. I didn't know this morning, Easter Sunday, I was going to wake up and face a fear that I couldn't even identify until today. So it's a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, you won't know what you're capable of until you go and do it, until you go and chase it, until you go and face it. That fear, that thing that you're like, I don't know. You do know, and you need to go get it, and you need to go accomplish and conquer and demolish it. Because today I was out there in the water, and I got to a point where I was like, I can't do this. That's what I was thinking for a moment. I was like, I can't do this. I need to turn back. I need to go back to shore. No, I could not. I would not. I will not, and I never will, because at the end of the day, if I have a heartbeat in my chest, if I have breath in my lungs, and if I have will in my veins, then I will go and obtain anything that I want in this life. And today, it was just something as simple as an ocean swim. And for me, you know, it was like, what, less than a month ago, I still had anxiety in the water, and today I felt some of that anxiety try to creep back. But I had to just, you know, there's a couple times I had to doggy paddle. I had to just kind of just float in the water and just absorb that which is the ocean and allow Mother Earth and Mother Ocean just kind of just to move me around and try to challenge me. Because that challenge is how you get change. That challenge is change, but you got to face your fears to overcome them. Because if you always allow the fear to push you back, to tell you, say, next time, there may never be a next time. Live every day as your last and face those fears. And then after you face that fear, things start to come more clear. It's just one of those things that, you know, it's not always fun during these times of progress and transformation. These challenges, they're not built to be easy. The ocean is not built to be tame. The ocean does what it wants when it wants. Today, I guess an hour before we got out here, Brian was like, yeah, it's super clear. It's super calm. You're going to have a great time out there. And I get out there, 5 minutes later, I'm talking crazy waves. Crazy waves. And you can't tell the ocean how to behave, right? You got to just make the most of it as you're out there. And it makes it a lot easier when you just accept the situation and maneuver through it instead of trying to muscle through it, right? Yes, because the ocean isn't to be tamed. It is to be just enjoyed, to be utilized as is, and just control your breathing. That's one thing I've learned as open water swimming has started to become one of my favorite things to do. Control your breathing. Control that which you can control. Don't worry about the external elements like the ocean. Control yourself, control your breathing, control your mind. Calm your mind. Say that mantra. Breathe in, breathe out. And then I had a supportive group of women and men that were around me. There was a lot of guys that lapped me. You know what I mean? My ego, I had to let go of that ego, and I had to be smart, and I had to say, you know what? I'm where I'm at right now. This isn't where I'm going to be forever, this situation. I'm not forever going to have the hardest time in these waves. One day I'm going to be like these guys lapping me, and I'm just going to be moving, but I'm going to continue to empower those who go through what I've been going through, you know, the hard times. The times where I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but I can, and I will, and I must, and I'm going to. Right? So face your fears. No matter what you're going through in life, face your fears. If you think it's going to be hard, go for it. Because the thing that's the hardest is the thing that you're going to get the most from. The thing that you're going to grow the most from. The thing that you're going to get the most from. At the end of the day, life is to be enjoyed, but life is to be everything that you go through. Life is all the challenges, all the obstacles, all the detours, all those routes. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. This ocean, this beach, everything about this city, San Diego, everything about life is to be enjoyed. Learn, grow, flourish, and then pass your information on to others. That's why I'm documenting this. I want y'all to know that this morning, this swim was probably one of the hardest things I did in my life. It was probably harder than the Ironman overall, because the Ironman, the swim was smooth that I did 2 weeks ago. It was nothing like this. I gotta say, man, it's a beautiful thing to go through struggles, trials, and tribulations and come out to the other side and be able to reflect. And that's why I'm so excited to be here with you guys, and thank you so much for watching. But at the end of the day, face your fears. If it scares you, go for it. If it scares you, go for it. I wasn't thinking about sharks out there. I was just thinking about breathe in, breathe out. You got this. After, you know, of course, I overcame those doubts of you can't do this and you need to swim back. At one point, I just had to float and just absorb and just accept. And then just move forward. Next time, I'm coming back out here next Sunday. I'm going to continue to swim 4 to 5 days a week. I got my momentum. And I'm going to carry that momentum through the rest of the week and through my training schedule. And I'm going to allow myself to continue to grow. And I'm going to continue to be vulnerable with you guys and let you know that you're not alone. Ever. So don't ever forget that. Face your fears. It's Taj Rockitt. I'm out here at Moonlight Beach here in Encinitas. And if y'all want a solid swim, I'll see you next Sunday, 7:30. Come get these waves with me, baby. Holla, I'll see you next video. You know what I'm saying?